Skatosis episode number 183. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Skatosis. I'm Drew Domkus.
I'm Aaron Monty. Wasn't sure where I was going to go.
You sounded like depressed. That's you. Like Eeyore.
Man, I was trying to say that was supposed to be like theatrical.
It wasn't.
So it's sad. It was the complete opposite. I'm already kicking the mic.
Skatosis is the condition of being consumed and obsessed with all things skateboarding. And I've got it bad. And we just got back from a session at Cream City, and I'm feeling actually pretty great.
Has it been 2 weeks?
Yeah, 2 weeks since we skated. We couldn't hook up last week. I had a job on Sunday that I had to do.
Yeah. You want to talk about that?
I had to work.
Yeah.
It was interesting. It was at a theater in West Bend, the nearest town, and I know one of the guys that he ran for mayor. I think he was an alderman for a while. He's just a community guy, and he's all about it. And he runs a music festival every year. And so he hit me up because he's got this New Year's Eve online show that he's putting together. And so it's 4 bands, live music, going to interviews and stuff between the things, like making this whole production to stream on New Year's Eve.
Yeah, that's live. Really cool.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool.
Wasn't that theater closed for a little bit?
Yeah, they were doing a remodeling. Now it's beautiful.
Yeah.
But so they're doing movies. They're doing some.
I remember seeing, because that's where I grew up, I remember seeing movies like as a kid. I got a funny story about that theater.
Okay. It better make me laugh.
Okay, this is good. We were going, and this was so long ago that I was going with both my parents, right? The film was, and you'll remember it, just like the music all the time.
Yeah.
Master of Disguise. Remember that dumb movie? Turtle.
Master of Disguise? Who
you remember? Dana Carvey. You don't remember that at all?
I do kind of remember.
Early 2000s?
I wasn't that into him, and I would have not.
The movie's bad and dumb.
Yeah, I don't
think
I saw it.
We were going to go see that movie.
Yeah.
We went to that theater, which normally there's 2 theaters in town, and we don't even usually go to that one.
Yeah.
So we went to that one. The film started playing, and let me preface it with this. Do you remember the Jamie Kennedy experiment?
Yeah.
That was
X'd.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
That was it. Exactly. That was around the same time that was happening. I just want to fill you in on where this is going.
Okay.
So the film's rolling, and then it burns out.
Oh no!
Just goes out, right?
Like it stopped and just burned.
Yeah, yeah. So they throw another one in. That one burns out.
Oh my gosh!
So then they throw a third one in.
Those aren't cheap.
No.
How many they got on hand?
I don't know. I don't know if it fully burnt out or if there was. It looked smoky up there, but so it went off again.
Yeah.
Lights turned on. Nobody was up top, and nobody was out in the concession stands.
And there comes Jamie Kennedy.
People. That's what I said. That's why I want to preface the joke. I was like, "Are we fucking getting X'd?" And that's right. As a 10-year-old, I said "fucking." I was like, "This is weird as shit." And then the movie, half an hour later, the movie played.
Wow. That's weird.
It was just way too... And there was tons of people in the theater.
I don't know if it was that funny of a story now that I think about it, though.
Yeah, was it anything? Was it even really a story?
It's a segue into Corey Kennedy. Did you hear?
Did not see that coming. Wow.
Well, you said, what's his name?
Dana Carvey.
No, the ex guy. Jamie Kennedy.
Oh, Jamie Kennedy. Yeah.
To Corey Kennedy. It works.
Okay, fair.
I saw that.
You have to explain it. It works.
I saw that. I think he's getting out. He's getting out this year.
Wow.
Or 2021, I mean.
Oh, yeah, sure.
And
we're at the end of December.
Be some crazy probation, I'm sure, but I think he's coming out.
I mean, he served full 4 years, didn't he?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, it's been a long time. They haven't really said much.
Which is real. That just goes to show you, those women, Felicity Hoffman, who scammed to get their kids in.
Yeah.
They had 2 weeks, and this guy who
yeah.
I mean, it's not I guess it's not the same at all.
Well, what's crazy too is that P Stone's mom didn't want them to put him in at all.
Yeah, they didn't want to charge it. Yeah.
But so he's just been, I don't know, man. I'm looking forward to footage. I wonder how it's going to be,
Yeah.
Because he's not
can't really skate in
it's
there,
not
can
like
you?
it's not like Gator who like killed his girlfriend and like hid this whole story and everything.
Yeah,
This is
that's
different.
real
This
fucked
was like
up.
an accident and like so.
Yeah, and it like he took full responsibility
Yeah.
right away, and like obviously everyone like nobody wanted to charge him because he felt off.
Yeah.
Like he didn't want. Nobody wanted this outcome.
I was watching an old King of the Road with Girl, and Corey Kennedy was on it, and I was like, man, he was so good.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah.
Jeez, reminds me of me.
I see like, or I hear like you only say that because you love that song.
I do. They're
Yeah.
pretty sweet.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Night Moves. That's the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, I that's like I don't know, of all skate videos and music and everything, that one is so like, I don't know. That one
sticks out to you
sticks
so
out
much.
the most. So good.
I really think, and this is like such a new video, so it doesn't really have any like nostalgic feeling, but Weeknd did Death Dance, and I watched, again, I'm just on like, I'll get on these kicks where I'll watch like all the brands like stuff,
Sure,
like it'll
sure.
just keep playing. So I was watching Death Dance again, and just a portion of that, it's such great music in it, but just a portion of it where it's all filmed in Miami.
Yeah.
And that clip of Alexis Sablone, she does a Varial Healed on the double set, and then all the dudes, like everyone walks back up.
Yeah.
That song, that kind of sound, Joe was like, you like this song? This sounds like children screaming. And then like it got into the song with the skating, and she was like, oh, never mind, I like this song. She was fully in.
Now she likes
There's
it.
something about that I'm like I'll just scrub to that and watch that part.
Just
and it's
for
like
that
middle
song.
of the video.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really good.
You got to
Weeknd's got great music.
Cut that and play, like, send me a clip of it or something so I know which one you're
Okay.
talking about.
Yeah. And you
Wild.
see in the beginning, because Weeknd does, they like build those like miniature sets and like film that. And it's like a hotel room and it says like Miami, Florida, like in neon lights and like a little sign. That's how like the start of that goes.
I remember seeing that.
Yeah. And I think I was,
I don't remember
think
the
I was
song, though.
hyped too because we were going to Miami. So I'm like, it came out like last December. So I'm
Yeah.
like, oh fuck. Now I'm like, I want to
Yeah.
hit all these spots.
Did you see Fabiana Delfino doing 100 tricks in her high tops?
Yeah, those high top Vans.
At what's it called? The place in Miami. The
Lot 11.
Lot 11. That's where she did them all. That's where she did the tricks.
Did I not even realize that?
She said it right in the beginning. She's like, "We're here in Miami, Lot 11. I'm gonna do 100 different tricks in her shoes." So a lot of them are the
Wow,
same
that's
tricks.
sweet.
It wasn't
Yeah.
100 different tricks.
Yeah.
But
I saw that one, and I saw
But yeah, that was Lot 11.
Strange Love came out with those new like Christmas Nikes.
Yeah.
And the dude from CCS did 100 kickflips.
Yeah, I didn't watch that one, but I saw that it was him doing them. But dude, shout out to Max Murphy for
hell
getting
yeah.
on that Strange Love edit all throughout Milwaukee in the cold. He said they got it in just a couple of weekends, and then
That's
he makes
so sick.
Then he makes number 4 on Quarter Snacks this week.
Yeah,
that was
that's
awesome.
so sick.
And I apparently told him before he knew, which was pretty cool because I was just like,
We were just
I had just shared the story. I just shared a clip, and then he was like, "No way."
We were just talking about that on the car ride back from Cream. That Bill was taking photos, and like you don't get to see it, so you kind of did that for Max.
What do you mean?
You kind of gave him that like, holy shit, this is happening. Remember we were talking about like, what if like pros get like the cover? What is that feeling?
For sure.
You totally gave that to Max.
Absolutely.
That's
how
sick.
like, okay, so talking about like SOTYs and stuff like that, we're gonna get
we'll get to
to Mason because
Yeah.
we all knew it, and it's just official.
Yeah.
I have some
you were fighting.
I just wanted to be the protagonist. I knew he was going to win, and he got my vote.
Yeah, but even on the board,
I voted though.
Hold on, even on the board,
I called everybody SOTY.
Yes, you did. But even on the board, you wrote. I think it was to Scott.
Yeah,
you wrote.
I said you wouldn't be mad, would you, if it was
No. You wrote. I don't know why I feel this way, but I don't like. Not I don't think it's Mason, but I'm like, I don't know if it'll be Mason.
I know. I just wanted it to be someone else for some stupid weird reason. I was just not all gaga about it, although he full on deserves it.
Yeah,
you know,
100. And
the fact that he's got it is super cool.
And you
want
to know? You ask me all the time, like, there's no set rules, there's no formulas
that we know of.
Well, there is now.
What?
Put out 4 fucking parts and you'll win it.
They got to be really good, like
That's
really good parts.
Yeah.
I could put out 4 parts. I'm not getting it. So
you got to put out Mason level parts.
So get this though. Okay, we're talking about SOTY right off the bat.
Yeah.
Okay, so we don't know the parameters, right? They put out a big list of people that were potentials. There was like that Brianna was in there.
but you got to go to the second list.
Hang on though. Why is she in that list and like Winkowski and Wooten aren't? Is it because they weren't in any official part? Like you have to be in a part?
I think it's just
there was just a couple of people on that list that I was like, why are they even on this list?
I think it's got to be parts and it's got to be moves. It's got to be like Mason. He got on Huff this year. He went from
element to real.
Like he made moves within the industry,
I guess.
And I think she did just because she came into this and put out a part.
She's just the first one that came to mind, but there was a couple other people on that list that I'm like, why would they put these two but not these two?
Alex Ramirez, which like
Alexis. Isn't it Alexis, his name? Ramirez? I think,
is it Alexis? I thought it was Alex.
I looked at it again, and it's Alexis.
I thought it was said like Alex, though. It is IS, though.
It is. But I watched it again. I watched the Skate Mafia clip again. And for that reason, because I remember you and I were both back and forth, and I was like, but it is Alexis.
Okay. Like Alexis Splone.
Yeah.
Which
exactly
speaking
the
of,
same but different.
This is going all the way back.
City.
Segue City. That's a good name. Let's go all the way back to Weekend.
Okay.
Do you think, because we always talk about like these plans are in the making for a while. Her getting off, Tom K getting on. Tom K and Jordan have been friends for a long time.
And maybe with the budget and all this kind of stuff, and she would know probably deep. She's like, maybe I should make my move and get Tom on here. Dude,
or it's even like...
Wait, how do we say his last name? Kangalov?
Karangalov? Yeah, that sounds right.
I think it's Karangalov.
That's a hard name. Tom K.
It's Christian Bale. Forever.
Sure.
He looks so much like him. But I'm so glad to see him like with the real part. That was gnarly. That intro blunt slide down that thing with the rail, the fence kind of rail.
The fence kind of rail?
Yeah, it was like vertical posts, but he blunt slid in front of them.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, dude. And he skates, he just skates such different spots that you don't really see. Like over a rail to that nose slide 270.
Yes.
Just so differently than ever. But I wonder if it was her or if it was just like, hey, we have these other friends, get on this brand.
Maybe. I mean,
holy shit.
Oh my goodness.
Gotta cut that out.
No way.
Holy shit. But that's awesome. They both found a home.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you know where he was before that? I think he was on.
I think he was like a Nike part, wasn't it? What?
Yeah, but he was on a board. I think he was on maybe heroin.
I don't know. Heroin. I saw our friend the other day that thought your name was heroin or air. I don't know. It's hard to say.
Well, that was the nickname for me because I had an elbow brace for years.
You always had a needle sticking out of you.
Yeah, that's why.
Oh my gosh! So where else can we segue from Tom? We can go from Tom K. Karangalov back to Tom Knox on Santa Cruz, and just talk about how awesome Santa Cruz is. Because I can segue right here.
You're doing it
because today our good buddy Carl,
shout out
who's
Carl,
always skating with us at Cream City. He's always repping Santa Cruz. He's always got the Santa Cruz boards. He had told me a couple weeks ago he's got wheels. And then it's just, whatever. Life happens, and he kept forgetting. We missed. He was going to mail him, didn't, blah, blah, blah. I show up today.
I'm glad he didn't mail him.
I'm glad, too, because he would have mailed the ones, I think, that he first handed me. And I was like, oh, killer. I'm looking at him, and he's like, unless you'd like the Winkowski ones. I'm like, what? I'm like, you have Winkowski wheels? And he's like, yeah, but they're like 61 millimeter. I'm like, dude, that's what I was looking for, but I can't get them online.
Were you just looking for Winkowski 61, or you were looking for that specific graphic?
At first, I was looking. No, I'd never seen this graphic.
Yeah, me neither.
First, I was just looking for Winkowski wheels.
Yeah,
because whatever. I'm a little fanboy.
Yeah,
and so they had the 61s that were like 97A, and I'm like, oh, that's kind of nice because it's not super hard and it's not super soft. And so he pulls out these wheels that are 61 millimeter 97A. It's got a picture of like his dog on it, and I'm like, oh my gosh,
they're so
perfect. Sick. And so he gave me those instead. And then he hands you...
Brand new, too.
Oh, brand new.
Yeah. Yeah, and then he hands me a pack. He's got two other packs. He's got slime balls.
And then the ones he first handed me.
And elites. Yeah. I ended up getting your sloppy seconds, and I'm stoked on it.
Yeah, you are.
So shout out, Carl.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, dog.
So what did I do? We're at the park. I swapped those bearings. I put the G3 Noras into those wheels, and I rode those today, and they are perfect at that park. I didn't
no real sliding
I didn't
at all.
slip out once. I can still power slide, and it's super loud. Like I got the noise I wanted. And they're wide.
That's what you've been looking. You want noise with function.
I wanted the same thing I got out of the Mark Gonzalez Spitfires. But I want to represent OJ because Winkowski. So now I've got a Winkowski wheels on the Trash Panda Winkowski board.
Sick. And now
with
you
the
got
Nora
the
G3s.
And now you got the Nora wheels backup.
Yeah, I'll put them on something
for whenever.
else.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got free wheels from Carl. Thank you very much. That was so
Thank you,
awesome.
Carl.
Jason shows up today from the whole street plant world.
And that too has been a long time coming, trying to get together and skating.
Exactly. And so just paths sometimes don't cross. Lives are just, they get
Busy.
in the way. And so I hit him up last night and I was just like, yeah, we're going tomorrow in the morning. And he's like, what time, blah, blah, blah. So all right, good job.
Shit.
And so so I told him, and he's like, all right, cool. Well, check with the wife and hopefully I'll see you there, blah, blah, blah. He shows up like right when we got there. He's in the parking lot. And
He thought he was going to be late.
I know. And so after just a few minutes, he had told me a while back that he wanted to stoke me out with a deck that he had because he knows he's not going to ride it because he's so set on the barnyard shape. That's what he rides.
That's what he likes.
Dude, it's an OG Mike Vallely street plant board, red with the elephant head shaped in New Jersey. It says it's got love.
Oh, that's what that. I'm like, I don't get what that is.
Looking at it, I'm holding it right here. So that's the shape of the state.
Okay, I didn't get the shape because I'm like, why the fuck does it look like that?
So
like the shape of New
awesome.
Jersey.
And on the front, it's got this whole it's like a seal. This is engineered for the streets since 1984. Valley
So
Street
sick,
Plant,
and I like
SP.
that. I like that wood grain on the top.
Dude, it's beautiful.
So
it's
what
a
do you
nice,
think
big,
about-
fat shape board? And I'm super looking for this. Is going to be the next ride.
So what do you think about the superstition of red tops? That you don't ride red tops. I guess that's not.
It's not a red top. It's a red bottom.
Yeah,
It's a black top, and it says love right there from Mike V.
but when they say
So now I'm officially part of the Street Plant Battalion. With this.
you've never heard that though, right?
I've heard it.
The superstition?
I've heard it, yeah.
Are they talking about the bottom of the board or the top of the
No,
board?
the
Because
top.
I feel like
the
I've
top
heard.
ply. No, the top ply, and it was Roger. They were talking about it, maybe even with.
Well, I heard this like years and years ago. Like
Yeah.
this was in a Thrasher that somebody wrote. Like
But
you don't ride red tops.
Somebody was saying that they snagged all the yellow top plies as their stash when they got their decks out of the order. They would get all the ones that were yellow on top, like they liked those the best or something. I forget who said that. It was somebody on the 9 Club, long time ago.
I never got a red bottom because I was
didn't
like,
get spanked?
oh, that's a superstition.
You never got
I never got spanked either. No,
That's your problem.
that's probably why.
That's your problem
It
in
all
life.
makes sense
Yeah.
now.
Well, now,
no, that's not. No,
now I've got a red bottom board that I will skate.
red bottom board. You make the.
When Winkowski Trash Panda is done. So, man, I am so jazzed on that setup right now. The Winkowski new shape.
You're making me want to get more boards.
Yeah, so now I'm sitting on
I'm
so much.
sitting on a board and
I told you I've got a whole nother board that I don't even know it's in a surprise box, and I'm part of this whole other group. There's like
man.
40 of us that all did a Christmas exchange, Stokemas exchange.
So did you?
For
Is
decks.
that you sent out a board too?
I sent out a board. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I don't want to say it now because in case he's listening, I doubt he is. But, but we're not supposed to open it till Christmas Day.
Ooh,
So I'm sitting on a
ooh.
box for
That's so
another
exciting.
week. Yeah, I have no idea what it is.
Wow.
Yeah.
That'd be sick if it was a Gons.
It might
like a
who
old
knows?
issue. Yeah.
Who knows? I have
Could
no
it be
idea.
Santa Cruz?
It could be anything.
Yeah.
He kind of asked me what I'm into.
Okay.
I said I'm way into Winkowski, Santa Cruz, blah, blah, blah.
Uh-huh.
I think he had said he was trying to get maybe a Winkowski, but the boards are hard to find, hard to get.
Yep.
You know?
And that makes me like, I mean, I already had it in my head prior to the pandemic.
Yeah.
But wanting to get boards, but
Yeah.
now it's like, no, I have to.
Yeah.
I get doomsday preppers now of just like, I gotta buy shit. I gotta hoard.
Skater preppers just got pallets of
Skater
boards.
preppers.
Yeah.
We should do like a
that's the name
spin-off
of-
show.
that's the name of the
where
episode.
we wear like our gas masks, like for the logo, and then we just have like, check out this closet, and it's like
Yeah.
30 boards fall out.
What do you think the Skatosis logo is? It's a gas mask.
That's what I mean.
Oh.
This is our
Yeah.
spin-off show where we wear the
Yeah.
gas mask, and it's just like, check out these boards. It's just like a shit ton of boards.
Hang on. Oh, there. I took mine off. I've had it on the whole show.
Yeah, it's real sweaty.
Dude, we've been prepared for this whole situation with Skatosis. I mean,
and
for
Scott
real.
has too.
I know.
Scott has the actual thing.
Oh man, I've been slacking on the rock. He wants me to get a rock to do Sonata spins on.
I thought you meant
I'm scared.
Dwayne Johnson.
Yeah, the rock.
That's right. Did you see he put a snowboard on top? He found one in the
Dude,
trash.
He's going crazy.
I know.
Yeah, he's
going COVID crazy.
Stir crazy in his basement.
That's so funny.
If my
How
ramp
big
was-
do you think that is? A foot or two?
The what?
The one in Scott's.
Yeah, I think it's like 2, maybe
Yeah.
maybe 2. But,
Yeah.
but it's cool. It's got a little spine. He's got a mobile spine because
Yeah.
what is it?
And a vert wall kind of, right?
Monty's Corner.
Monty's Corner.
What the-
Shout out Scott. I don't think I did it last week.
No.
Hell yeah. Put a corner in because he couldn't do switch crux.
Yeah.
And he's like, I need a little spot, and he named it after me.
That's hilarious.
That's so cool.
Oh man, I sent him a clip that I was. Oh, here's another perfect segue.
Ooh.
I sent him the clip of me skating in Quebec City, Skater XL at the plaza, because I was like, dude, I'm skating in Canada, and he's like, he sent me a photo of the actual
Of
thing.
him there?
No, just the spot.
Oh, okay.
He's like,
yeah.
Quebec City, this is fun.
Has he?
So-
Did he say anything? Did he skate that one already? or-
Probably. I think he hasn't skated.
He's been all over,
he's been
yeah.
like every park.
Man, I want to go to Montreal too. I want to go to like that side of it, like Quebec and like that side.
Well, don't take away my segue because we're talking
Okay.
Skater XL.
Okay. Okay.
We're not talking Canada right now.
Okay.
Unless we start talking about the map that's in Skater XL.
Unless we start talking about that waxy vaxy, then we can start talking about Canada.
Have we even talked about? Have I had it for 2 weeks? Did I have it from the last?
We talked
show?
about it a little bit over the phone. We didn't do one last
don't
week.
think
Maybe
I was
the week before.
Was I playing? I think I had just started playing it
Yeah,
because
you
I
just
said I was
got it.
going to put it in the clips, and so I never made a video last week for last episode.
Yeah.
and nobody ever wondered.
2 weeks.
Nobody ever wondered where it was.
Sure.
So I'm like, all right, that's cool. So if people really want to see it, you can let me know, and I'm down with making it. But I was busy last weekend, and so I just didn't put time in.
We got smoked 2 weeks ago, so you're still doing with that a week later.
Right, I smacked my head and my elbow, and so I wanted to take a week off on top of it, and so been kind of getting a little dizzy when I wake up in the morning and just sitting up, and so I was like wondering if that was from the head or I don't know. Not enough beer.
You're not
possibly.
really. Yeah, that's it.
And,
You're not really feeling it now, though, right?
No. It's super. It just comes and goes like mostly as I'm waking up and I sit up. And I'm also old.
True.
49.
True. I should have said that to start off.
49 years old, but the head smack could potentially be the cause of it. But
Can I make a bad segue real quick?
yeah.
Carl thought we were brothers. And that started by him asking me how much older you are.
I know.
And then he didn't believe me that you were 49.
He knew though because
Yeah.
he knew that I was older than him, and that
Yeah.
his older brother Jerome, I think, is
50.
1 year older than
Yep.
me. I knew I was right between those guys, but he thought we were actual brothers.
Yeah,
so he
he-
must have thought you were in your 40s.
And well, no, he definitely knew I was younger. It's clear.
That's funny. But
I told him we fight like brothers.
Yeah.
So that's got to be
I don't think we really fight.
the way we discuss skateboarding
Mm-hmm.
sounds like we've hung out together for 20
We're
years.
passionate. That's all. We're passionate.
Yeah, and we both think we're right.
And you're still steering away from my segue to Skater XL.
I said a bad segue. I set it
you
up.
segued the segue.
Oh shit, I'm cramping. That's why I'm moving.
So Skater XL, man, I've now been playing it for quite. I don't know if it's got a timer. If it tells me how many hours I've been on it.
I think it should,
I
yeah.
haven't seen where that is
Because I
yet.
think with even through like any Xbox game, it should tell you.
It's got to be up there because I've been putting some time in there,
Uh-huh.
and I'm digging it a lot. I started a Twitch thing.
Oh,
and
I didn't even know.
I sent you a link to it, but you couldn't see the link because your Facebook is.
Oh
dead.
yeah, that's the other thing. My Facebook, if somebody
I wondered
can
why
let
you
me
never
know.
got. I wonder why you never got back to me.
Yeah, I couldn't do anything this week, and I wanted to wait to tell you on the show.
You need to-
If somebody can let me know how to get onto my Facebook without the password and without the email.
Well, if anybody knew that, then anybody could get in anywhere. You got to try it. You're gonna do. From
Hey,
the-
if you can
Wait.
hack it and get it back open, I'm fine with that.
We just got to try it from a computer. You're like living in mobile phone only.
Yeah.
So we'll try that. But,
2020.
So I was wondering why you hadn't said anything about that because I sent you a link to the Twitch.
Uh-huh.
And so I've got it, but it can only do it if I'm hotspotting. My regular Wi-Fi is not fast enough, and so it's just all glitchy and buffering, and so it's pointless
Yeah.
unless I'm hotspotting.
Yeah.
And nobody knows about it, so nobody's watching.
Uh-huh.
But it's kind of fun to just play, and it works. I can actually get the whole thing to stream.
And let it go, yeah.
it's kind of neat. But so I got the what do you call it? Like a whole update came the other day.
Yeah.
With
You got new
whole mod
mods.
browser. There was no browser before. You couldn't just pick and choose. So now they got all kinds of product, shoes, trucks, wheels, boards, a lot of clothes, and 3 new maps, and it's all community based. And so I've been checking some of those out. But I think the maps are probably the coolest thing. But there's so much to skate in the original maps that doesn't even matter with that crazy mod update.
But that's really, like you said, like, what are my hours on it now?
Yeah.
You have all these maps now.
Oh my
so
gosh.
it's just like, it's just going to be more and more.
And there's so many amazing little places to skate, and some that are super realistic and some that are a little exaggerated, but some classic spots. You can hit up real spots. So I don't know of a really good way beyond like maybe the Twitch route to get a digital copy of a clip. Because once I save them and they're saved on my little, replay manager kind of thing, whatever, I can't like export them. I can't get them anywhere.
Yeah.
So I'm always setting up the tripod on the phone and recording the screen. And so I've been doing a lot of them for stories. And so I just do them vertically like that. But like if I wanted to make like a cool edit, I don't know how those guys are doing that because they're posting like full blown edits. They might be having to like capture their screen once they're doing it through
Is
Twitch
it on
or something.
Console?
What do you mean?
Or
Yeah, console. Yeah, not console, but console.
or PC?
What
that's
does
the
Nightspeeds
question.
do? Is he on
PC.
But he also does console because he'll do videos with it. But
He does, but like all of them are playing PC with a controller.
right, but
Right.
so he probably can just capture his screen though. So I'm just,
What's that capture card? Is that what it's called?
I guess I don't know.
Oh, I think that's what a lot of them are using. But this gets me right into my segue.
Okay, well I love Skater XL.
Okay.
If you're changing will you stop touching the
I had to
microphone?
move it. I had to do it once. I was fidgeting. All right. Time for Aaron's online rant corner.
Oh, all right.
Another corner.
Bring it.
So it's working for you, and this is what I want to check in on. But a lot of people are going nuts about the update and how it's glitchy.
Yeah, but there's already been an update to the update.
Right. Okay, so to the people, and also like I bring this up because like Nightspeed's got death threats.
What?
Fuck you.
For what?
For like it being glitchy because they think like he's
Death
involved.
threats?
Yeah, he like talked about it that he's like, and he's like, if you're sending someone death threats, like you're in a bad place. I don't really care.
Yeah, geez.
But like, people are going nuts. They made this
where are you
game
seeing this?
from. What do you mean? Like where is he
did
seeing
you
this?
No, where did you see that he's getting death threats?
Oh, he talked about it in one of his videos.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't see that. Jeez.
Yeah. So anyway, so like, fuck
That
you
just
to those
seems-
people because
Yeah, that
they're
seems
making this
ridiculous.
game.
That's ridiculous.
There's gonna be update. Like it's not gonna be you're getting a skate game after year. So I just want to say like, I'm mad about the complaining because you've been waiting for years for a skate game and now it's like not good enough for you. And I'm glad that you have the update and it works fine. I know for a lot of people it doesn't, but like you said, they updated it right away. They updated the update.
The first original mod update that they talked about was 4 gigs.
Yeah.
And so that came through. I didn't see any problems, but I mean, I probably didn't play it as hard as some of the people that did.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, I heard PS5 or PS, was it 4 or 5?
Oh, okay.
5 isn't, no, 5 is out. So 4 or 5, I heard they had the biggest amount of glitches.
Okay.
I guess in my notes, I have people online suck.
Yeah.
That it just like, and like, okay, here's another story of just like people being online sucking.
Right.
Joe posted clips of her on TikTok pole dancing because that's what she's been doing.
Sure.
And just like in one night got like 1,000 comments, just like shitty comments.
Yeah.
Fuck, if you're an online troll, I don't need to say this, but just fuck you. Fuck you over all of this shit. Because what a shitty thing to do.
Yeah.
Just making people feel, and like,
That's the internet though, man. There's so much anonymity out there and people just feel empowered to be douches.
yeah, it just sucks.
You just can't pay attention to it. You
Yeah,
have to
and that's like what I like.
Yeah.
And she got, you know what always happens
It's
is you
terrible-
get flooded with
Yeah.
the other side where everyone's like, this is like, you get the positives.
Of course.
You get
I mean,
flooded
that's-
with that.
And that's what you're looking for.
Yeah.
You want that dopamine rush. But like, yeah. No, when
it sucks when they have, and it sucks with the Skater XL game that people are complaining already
Yeah.
with the glitch.
100%.
They're giving you mods.
Yeah.
Just be like happy
fact
about
that-
updates.
The fact that the game, okay, so I've got more to talk about. I had to let the dog out. So
Yeah.
continue on your rant.
Oh, you gotta let him back in. All right, the rest of my rant. I don't have anything. I guess while he's gone, he's letting the dog in. I will give a shout out, and again, bad segue. I will give a shout out to the Bomb Hole, which is this one dude. I don't know who the dude is, but it's Jill Perkins. She's friends with Nora, that pro snowboarder.
Okay.
They started a podcast, and it's a pretty good podcast.
Oh, that's cool.
It's pretty funny.
Oh,
but it's
check
just
it out.
like just talking about like our show, just random shit.
All right. Well, let me not finish with Skater XL, because as much as they got ripped on,
Yeah.
I would like to shout them out and give them a ton of love.
Yeah, hell
Because
yeah.
here's the deal. Tony Hawk Pro Skater is super cool.
Mm-hmm.
Main reason why I got the Xbox, because I wanted to play it.
Yep.
It's got a long life for me still because I didn't finish all the challenges.
Yep.
It's super fast paced. You know, you're just like getting in, trick, points, blah,
Yep.
blah, blah. It's a totally different world.
And even Free Skate.
Even Free Skate
Mm-hmm.
is different. Whereas Skater XL comes across to me as more of a simulator.
Yep.
And it's literal skateboarding.
Yes.
So
We've been given the closest, like for us winter skaters,
Yeah.
we've been given the closest approximation
Yeah.
to what it feels. We were playing before the show. This is why we started
it's hard
late.
to stop.
I'm pissed.
Yeah.
It's so hard.
But so, okay, so I was thinking the other day, because you hear a lot of people in their interviews and they talk about skateboarding and what it means to them and yada, yada, yada. And how it's like once, if you got any stress in your life, if you're doing it, you've got busy life, you got all these things going on, whatever the case, you get on your skateboard, you're at the park, and boom, it just goes away.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like all you're focused on is that skateboarding.
Mm-hmm.
It's how I feel. When I get to the park, man, I don't care about
Yes.
anything.
Yes.
I'm like,
I totally
don't care
agree.
about my email. I don't care about nothing. I hope nobody calls and interrupts the phone, the video, whatever.
Uh-huh.
There's so many things that could happen, but I'm like, I'm just skating.
And
right
I'm you know this, I'm an overthinker.
Right.
So like at work, I have like 30 thoughts going on in my head of
Sure.
like, I got to do this, I got to do. Skating is so
Wipes them away.
like meditation.
So
You're just so much in the moment.
So my whole point is that I'm getting that exact same feeling from this game.
Yeah.
Which is hard to call a game.
Yeah.
I'm turning it on, and dude, I'm finding a spot to skate, and I'm going over and over and over, trying to get exactly what I want. I get a bunch of things that is not what I want to do, but they're kind of cool. But man, I'm like, that's not what I wanted. I go and I'm working on a hard. I'm like, damn. And I'm like, oh my gosh, an hour just went by. I'm not
Yeah.
done. I'm like, another hour, and like
It's so easy for it to happen.
it's really the same vibe where it just throws everything out, except I'm skateboarding. So shout out 100% to those guys, everybody involved with Skater XL.
And I'm- yeah,
that they've
totally
been able
with you.
to like produce a product that gives you that same feeling, and it's very realistic. And yes, there are some glitches,
and
yes,
Tony,
there are.
think about this: Tony Hawk and EA Skate haven't been able to accomplish that.
No, this Skate 3 is very close.
But this
But this is different because of the separation of feet and the way you're flicking.
the physics.
The physics of it and the rotation and the pace. You can go really slow, or you can really kind of haul some ass, and you can pop real high. You can just do really small stuff, and you can carve around. And the fact that you can film stuff too and become a videographer through it. So my biggest glitch that I found through the game in the updates, it seems, is that any clip I've saved with keyframes that show a full line with the camera moving as I go, if I go back to that clip after I've turned everything off and I go back and I wanted, like today, I wanted to show you a clip that I saved.
Yeah.
It doesn't look at all like what I saved it. Like keyframes and everything's out of whack. And
Yeah.
it's like, wow, that's not how I saved it. But I know I can go back and tweak
and
it.
it wasn't like that before the update, right?
No.
I mean, you're on.
I saved it and I filmed it with my phone and whatever.
No. I'm saying before the update, did you have that weird glitch, or is it just on those maps?
It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell when and where.
Yeah.
Because I'm like going back to these replays. I don't know what I'm going to do with them because I don't know how to export them.
Yeah.
All I can do is say, look at my clips.
Yeah, look at these. Yeah.
But now that I'm showing you them, I'm like, why did hell? And it's like, that's not where I was. I had one that did a whole line, that long grind, in a different map. I was like in a building in the air, and it was doing that same trick. So it was like everything got
weird.
screwed up. So definitely some glitches for sure with the replay editor.
You know what? I'm changing my mind now.
Why?
Fuck you, Skater XL.
I'm just saying I have noticed it, but not in the skating at all. But I don't know, man.
I love that. I love it too.
It's really, really cool. I haven't really skated as any of the pros. You know, okay, if I'm going to ding them at all, the 4 pros, only one of them skates regular.
Yeah.
So
you're mad about that?
Well, if I wanted to skate as Evan, do I make him skate regular, or do I got to all of a sudden skate goofy?
Yeah.
You know what I
skate
mean?
and switch.
It'd be nice if there was an even amount of regular goofy.
But this is kind of like, though, in the game, though, it's kind of check this one out. Like Scapegoat, DeAndre Sanders.
Yeah. He should be in these games because it doesn't matter.
It doesn't really matter in the game.
Right.
And also, it doesn't really matter when he does 12 tricks for 12 influential people.
Oh.
You like that segue?
Look at you.
That's how you do that shit.
That was actually a really good clip.
I loved those.
That was good because, man. Okay, hang on.
Heel flip for Neen.
What is up with that switch heel flip?
You didn't like it?
No, I loved it.
Oh.
It looked so
the one on
bizarre.
flat.
Where it was just like he just stuck his legs out.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
He like stanky, like his legs were like
so
straight.
stanky.
And like somehow it looked like Mason's fakie flip kind of.
That was weird.
Yeah, that one was like caught, but he like rocketed it,
But, on
but in a
flat
good
ground,
way.
Yeah, it was just weird.
It looked
It was
super
mainly his
cool.
legs and his body. The way he just was like. I've seen other people do fakie or switch
heels
like that, where you can tell they're kind of going back. I don't know. That was awesome. And everything about that clip, that whole edit, all 12 tricks, the way they pulled them all off.
And who made that board again?
Alfonso Rawls, yeah.
That's so sick.
Yeah.
I like that board. And
I like that
I think he called that thank you, didn't he?
Yeah. It says thank you in red.
Yep.
And then it's white on black, all black skateboarders.
Yeah.
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 Very, very cool. And so he was just calling them all out. Ishad, he did. Like he was just looking at the board and calling them out. That was cool.
Stevie Williams.
Yeah.
Front shove revert.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to learn that
tries.
trick. Oh, that trick's so cool.
Yeah, that was cool.
I don't know how I can't figure that one out. I can't figure out to do like late shit. I can't figure out how to turn after.
Okay,
that's a hard thing.
Before we go too far, because there's so many things that we could talk about on the message board,
Yeah.
but because you don't have Facebook, you weren't
Just
looking
for the
at
week.
you weren't looking at the message board. Is all I'm saying.
Yes.
So before we go too far with that, I want to get to make of the day.
Oh, we have a soundbite, but let's just say it anyways.
Yeah. I know mine, but what is yours? So we were at Cream City all morning.
Yes.
And I spent a lot of time on my favorite piece of obstacle. There,
You just want to keep skating
the
that.
bank to curve. If Cream City could just be that, and I'd be happy.
You got to build one of those.
I know, dude.
Yeah.
But it's got to be so big because I haul ass on that thing. I got to come from.
It'd be hard to do that
from
one
far and
outside on the
wide.
slab.
It'd be hard. It's got to be part of something where you can pump into it because I'm coming from the ends of the park to get to it. But
We can make a little one.
That was okay.
So wait, hold on.
Hang
Let
on.
me answer.
Okay.
My make of the day, which we didn't think I would have one.
Right.
Because hour in.
Because you had break of the day.
I had break of the day. Tried a hippie jump body varial over the table and tweaked my ankle a little, and the board like hit me in the leg.
You got hippie jump shamed.
I got hippie jump shamed hard. So I thought I was gonna be like legit. When I walked upstairs, I'm like, I should probably be done.
Yeah.
And then we skated for. I ended up skating for like another 2 hours or so. So I guess break of the day was mine. Make of the day, I'm gonna say ollie up the box, 50 on the higher edge.
Ollie up to 50.
Yeah.
On the second box.
Yeah, up on the second one, and then 180 off.
Nice.
And I think just because that is one I was thinking about.
And then
trying,
you did a really slow fakie flip.
Yeah, a real.
That was cool.
A real, not floated, but I guess just real slow.
It looked cool.
I had no energy left in my. It was after the tweak. I had no energy left, and I'm happy I landed on it.
Yeah.
And then all the dudes were like there, and we were all just like celebrating.
Yeah, you were dancing and stuff. I got all that.
Yeah,
That's cool.
It'll be in the edit.
Oh, yeah.
That one felt really good.
That's cool. And Jason, he was skating too, so I got a few clips of him on that table actually before you got hurt.
Yeah, and he was even going after.
Yeah, he did a few. I was filming him actually when you had gone. I kept looking up to make sure you're all right.
At one point, I turned to you and went thumbs down.
I know, and I was like,
I tweaked.
It's because you did the hippie jump. Yeah, you landed on the board, it tweaked, and then that shot you in the leg.
Yeah, it tweaked. I didn't get the board all the way through the table.
Yeah.
And I stepped on my back, a body varial, and my back foot hit the nose.
Yeah.
And at that same time, I tweaked my ankle, and then it was like I was popping it up, but I didn't even realize, and then just smacked me in the leg.
Yeah, that's I saw it too, man. And it was going on the replay too. It's like dead leg.
Yeah. I got like dead leg on one side, and the other side, because I remember like you can see in the clip, I like walk away and like limping on it.
Yeah.
And I kind of knew immediately. I'm like, did I tweak it? And like, neither of us thought I did, just like doing it, watching it. And then watching it again later on, there's like a little bit
Just
where
a little
it
bit.
turned. And yeah, I'm really feeling that right now.
That sucks.
And I still got my make of the day after.
That's awesome
so
to still get one.
Yeah.
Because you hadn't really done anything prior.
that hippie jump was the first thing I was trying. Yeah.
Jeez. So when I showed up, I still had the Nora wheels on.
Yeah.
And I was just gonna man up and just go power slide everything. You know,
Uh-huh.
I was just gonna
Slip
I
around.
was planning to be squirrely today, and so I really wasn't expecting to charge too many things. But so these Winkowski wheels magically show up, and they're I'm like, all right. I was a little gun shy at first, and I was trying my bank to curb. Very first things I was trying was getting up, and I was getting to the grinds really good, but I was jumping out. Because I just didn't want to wash out. I didn't want to hit my head.
Yeah.
And so finally I got one, and I came out, and then I'm trying, just power slides, and the wheels were just feeling great. And so I just kicked it back in normal speed, dude. I just started going for it. But this time, every time I go there,
that slam to the head really got you.
Yeah.
That really shook you.
And it wasn't even from that. It was from it was
but you
slipping
did
out.
hit your head on that before though too.
Yeah, I have.
Just because it's so slippery.
Same wheels.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, I think so.
Was it? No, because that was different wheels. It was my Spitfires because I did not hit my head twice.
So
in one
why
day.
are these so much more grippier than the Noras?
They're softer. The Noras are 101A. These are 97A. They're softer.
Oh,
They're
they're a lot softer. I thought they were 99s.
And bigger. They're 61 millimeter. And they're wider, so there's more surface space. So they're absolutely grippier.
Yeah,
I'm not swimming around.
I didn't see you at all like fishtailing.
I didn't.
Yeah,
But if you watch that line with those Nora wheels, dude, I'm trying to keep that on
for sure.
It was like not on a track.
I noticed the first trick you did, you went front 50, and I saw you come off and kind of manny down.
Yeah.
And that immediately, I'm like, those are way the Noras.
Yeah.
You would have been gone.
I would have washed right out.
Yeah.
So after I did a couple, that's when I'm like, all right, I'll start filming. Let me
charge
things.
it.
I'll start doing a few things. But I always go front side because it's scarier and it's harder, but it feels amazing. So I always just charge it front side.
It seems like front side easier for you though.
It has definitely become easier. Front 5.0s are actually easier than front 50s.
I cannot stop yawning.
I see that.
You think it's because the lights are always off?
Maybe. You had an edible.
Oh, no. I think I know what it is.
Okay.
When we go to Cream City, I get up at 6:20.
Yeah, you've been up all day, and,
Yeah.
and we've been exerting ourselves.
What time is it? Like 5 o'clock? I should go to bed.
It's 4:15.
Oh, we're making great time.
We're making perfect time.
Oh, damn.
Okay, so
might have to play some Skid XL. Cut that out. Joe can't hear that.
I'm sending her that clip exclusively.
Shit, cut that shit out.
So I start charging it, but because I'm always doing front sides, I was like, I'm gonna try some back sides today because I know I can do them. I get up in them, but I wanted to like really get a long backside, and I was really trying to sit up and do a nice long 5.0, sitting on a 5.0 because I taught Trayton's 5.0 yesterday.
Yeah.
He was here at the ramp, and I got him sitting on him. I was telling him to just pivot 90 and sit on your tail. Just get up there and sit on it, and then come in. And then after that, you can start balancing. And man, after a while, he finally got a few.
When he was first trying them, I think he was going too much like slasher, just kind of like trying to hit it first. But he wants what you do. He wants like that sitting up there.
Yeah, because what we were trying to do is just sit up there and pivot only, no tail. Just sit there and pivot, and then come back in. So I was showing him that. But he definitely got into a few. Now he's doing grinds and stuff. He got right up on the big ramp and started grinding, so that was cool. But so I got the new wheels, right? And I started charging it backside, and I start going like really far. I'm almost going all the way to the end. Like I go to the very end and I come back in. And the last time we were there, I'm doing wall rides like crazy. So I know I was thinking it, and then you said it, and I'm like, yes.
You might as well mix the two.
I need to go all the way off like I did that board slide, all the way off into the bank, into the wall ride.
Yeah.
And so it took a few tries, but dude, I got a killer 50-50 all the way. Popped, well, didn't really pop, but I definitely jumped into the bank, because you can't just.
That one wasn't me, but I just want to make that clear.
I know, that was Nugget. But there's a little gap there to get to the bank, and then I got a nice wall ride.
Because I've tried board sliding on the other side and that little bit of gap has fucked me up.
Yeah.
Because I think that day I was trying that, you went board slide the other way because you're regular, and got right in. The 50 you did too was the 50 to wall ride was perfect.
Yeah, it was
like
a nice
you
long
sat
one,
right on top, but it's right where you wanted to. Like you don't want to stay. You don't want to be on like one side of that. You want to be right on top, like
just sitting
taking
on the middle.
Yeah.
So I wanted to go 5-0 into it, but then every time I go to 5-0, I'd lean too far back and it would drag me to a stop. Like I would start slowing down.
What trucks do you have in there?
The 169s.
16. Okay. Jason was
asking. They got
asking.
some nice grooves in them.
And he's got the 169 too.
Yeah.
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 I thought you had the 250. That's the other board.
215s are on the bigger, other Winkowski.
Yeah.
With the big wheels.
Didn't even bring that one today, right?
No, because that board, I think, is made for my concrete slab out here. That's what.
Oh, you like it there the
That's
most?
what it's made for, because it's like, man, I'm cruising over those bumps and rocks. It doesn't even matter. I can skate that quarter pipe. I can skate the curb. That's where.
So
that
basically,
one is
we got to tell. We're not going to cement that out there. We got to tell people, get some slime balls.
Gotta get some big, big soft wheels, because it was perfect when I was out there.
Yeah, it looked real smooth,
and it snowed the next day.
Yeah, it did.
But so that was absolutely my make of the day, was the 50 into the bank, into the wall ride.
Yeah.
And then away. But then Bill came out and he started shooting photos, and so I started going for some nice long 5-0s, and I got
the other way.
I did them both, actually. He got me doing backside 5-0s. I didn't get it all the way into the bank, but I got some nice long 5-0s. And then I started coming front side, and he got me on some nice front side 5-0s. And then he tried to get some pictures of me doing I did a no comply tail slide, and he wasn't there for the photo. So then he wanted to get one, and I couldn't I was trying too hard.
I think he was trying to get me doing that ollie up to 5180.
His photos always look cool because they got a really wide angle.
He got a good one of me ollie up kickflip on the bank to fakie. He got a good one of that, like right under me, right at that turn.
The pictures always look so weird. It's like, it doesn't seem like what you were doing, because the angle is so wide. It's so fished out.
And the flash with it always makes it look way better than what. Because I remember Mac taking photos on my birthday.
Yeah.
And all those looked so good.
So I'm looking forward to Bill posting those. Yeah. But I was filming also, and what's neat is sometimes to catch that frame of him flash. Where like you see the frame in the video, and I'll pause it or take a screenshot of that. Like, it's just so bright.
It kind of, when I was filming, you do your make of the day, the 50 to wall ride. There was the the ceiling window.
Yeah.
And
with the sunlight, the lens flare,
and the light bulb was right there.
Yeah.
And it was like unavoidable. But after you did the wall ride, it went into that light and just like it gives you like a quick flash.
That's cool. I was trying to think of what else I did today, because I was popping some good ollies, and I tried a couple kickflips, but they suck. But I did do.
You never like doing them. You're just like, they suck.
My ankle was hurting today from that day of all the slams. Like I was saying, my ankle was a little tight, and so when I tried to flick one or two, I was like, oh, this is gonna suck. I can't just keep trying these.
Yeah.
So then I did some shove-its, but then I came back fakie, and I did a couple of half cabs over the hip. That felt pretty cool. Yeah.
I think you should have tried fakie big spin.
Yeah, that seems a little scary. But whatever.
They're fun.
Yeah.
They're fun on the hip.
What else was I doing? And now
I know the whole day's a wash.
I know. Now it seems like a blur. It was fun, though.
Meditated.
Good times.
A meditated blur.
It's fun, though, seeing Jason. Fun skating with Jay showed up. He said towards the end he was there.
So can we talk about it, or should we not?
Yeah, I don't want to be a rumor spreader.
Yeah. It's true. The rumors are true. I'll say that.
I don't know enough details.
But you got the info from...
I did. Okay.
We don't know. If we have to cut it out, we have to cut it out.
I don't know if anybody cares or is listening, but I heard...
I mean, it's a big deal.
I heard a rumor.
Yeah. We don't have to say it.
I heard a rumor that Cream City's moving.
Yeah. About what? Another hour away?
Not that much further. It's 48 minutes from here. It's like
that's not bad.
No, it's as if I was going to Oshkosh Park. It's just that I think it's further than Four Seasons. It's a different route, but I don't know. I haven't.
Well, Four Seasons for me is
it's
2 hours.
It's further for sure.
Yeah,
but
that's what I mean. I think it's going to be like 2.5 for me.
For you, definitely.
Yeah,
it's like me going to Jabasso. I mean, that's a solid 2 hours, though.
Yeah, you driving straight. Yeah, and that's you driving straight,
right.
Like not picking me up.
But
which we might have to like.
I don't know if it's gonna happen or not, but I went to the source, and I hit a bill, and I was just like, "Is this true?" And he's like, "Well, we're looking into it. The place is awesome." And I was like, "Oh, damn."
So it's nothing like
it's
for
nothing
sure
cemented. Obviously, we were there today, and there's no sign of it. No, like get your last
nobody's
sessions
said
in,
it. Yeah,
blah blah blah.
Which honestly, I'm kind of happy for tweaking my ankle because I don't know if you felt this way, but like we talked about the rumor, and then you showed me the screen grab of like you talking to Bill.
Yeah,
and we might have to cut that out. Who knows? I was like going into the session like. Shit, I don't know how many times we're going to be going. Like, I had so many. This is why I couldn't sleep last night. I had so many ideas of what I wanted to do. And then I tweaked my ankle. And I'm like, well, at that point,
you're hosed.
I was like, I'm
coming tomorrow.
Yeah. I think I told Cole, like, we might have to go again before, like, next week.
Yeah.
But I tweaked my ankle. And then I was filming you for a while.
Yeah.
And then I put on my shoes and just rolled around and it felt okay. And I was like, at that point, I was just like, I'm just going to have fun with this session. I'm not going to get like too and of course, like I still got into I still got like into stuff and did it, whatever. But I wanted to like not stress and be like, this could be the last.
The big concern is like the downtime because it's going to pay double rent and have 2 parks going.
Yeah.
Is it going to shut one down to take all that stuff and build the other? You know what I mean? It's like, how is it going to be 2-3 months where there's no Cream City?
Yeah.
I don't know. These are the questions.
These are the questions
that the people want to know. But now
these are the rumors of our lives.
Now that we are starting the rumor mill. But that's the thing.
Is it a rumor?
I went to the source. It'd be different if I didn't ask the
and
owner.
we wouldn't even talk about it then.
Right.
If it was just like...
I wouldn't. But yeah, the owner said they're thinking of moving. Or he's just, I mean, I don't know. Maybe he can buy a building. Maybe it's cheaper rent. Maybe it's bigger
2
space.
parks.
Maybe it's an indoor-outdoor, like spot at like Tampa. Who knows? There's so many possibilities. So I even asked, I said if he wanted to talk about it on the show, just say the word.
Yep.
So we'll see.
And he will probably sue us after hearing this episode.
Sue us. Oh my gosh. I did so on the skate park segue, since we're going to keep segueing all over the place. It's a segue tour. The Turf has an announcement that, here, I'll just read it. See the attached press release. It says, a new 3-sheet Greenfield Community Ice Center will be part of the development immediately east of the Turf skate park. The hockey and figure skating ice center will bring 750,000 local, regional, and national users annually, which will directly benefit the Turf through increased visibility and usage. The ice center has the potential to attract a hotel and restaurants to the area. The development is shaping up to be an exciting sports and entertainment destination. The ice center and the Turf will open in the fall of 2022.
Damn, and that's no rumor.
That's no rumor. That's
press
an
release.
Official press release, because if you're getting a big ice, it's like the Pettit.
The Pettit, yeah.
So we're gonna have another.
How far is it from the Pettit? Is it in?
It's not that far, actually. It's Greenfield. I mean, you don't have to go that far.
You could really pick and choose which one you want to go to.
Yeah.
Do they? Is it around? They bought like it was an old store, right? That like built over it.
Yeah, I think some sort of warehouse. Like I guess you can see it from the freeway.
Wasn't it Shopko or no?
I don't think so.
I thought it was like Shopko or like JCPenney. Something that went out.
They just
is it in the middle of nowhere or it's around?
Like, I have not been by the location, but all the pictures and the maps and everything I've seen, it's right off the 43. Or no, the 874 as it crosses over the bypass.
Okay.
By Holly Road, I believe. Or I don't know. That's the thing. I haven't driven by it.
Yeah.
But I know
we've just seen like maps.
I know you can
of it.
see it from the freeway apparently. So
I'm very excited.
Yeah,
2022. And they're doing the same ones, right? They're doing like...
I'm not sure. I haven't seen the renderings, but I think they're going to try to incorporate it or at least do an homage to them because they might not be salvageable. They were filled in and they're all they're 5 different pools that are
They're still there, yeah.
But
because I'm really excited for that like ditch one.
there was a couple
the,
of them
like
that were
sewer thing.
Yeah, that was really
They look
cool.
so that's awesome. I'm
Or
super excited
even
about
if they
that.
just redid ones that are similar. That would be cool because the capsule looked gnarly. I don't need to be in that one. That huge one. That's crazy.
But the other stuff looks, and I hope they build another like long, like curb flat bar thing.
Yeah,
that would be sick. It'll be sick to see like what they all bring back.
Yeah, so if Cream moves, it'll be kind of close to where the turf is.
I mean, honestly, we might have to hit up a bunch of parks.
We're gonna be spoiled with all these indoor parks.
You're right. It's not.
It's not a bad thing.
No,
it's just
this
more
is a
opportunity.
positive. Yes,
more opportunity.
We're going into the new year positive.
Right.
We have another show, but whatever. We'll cut that out.
All right. Well, damn, we're at an hour. You're gonna have to run home now.
Yeah.
I had a great day skateboarding with you.
Hell yeah.
Always fun talking skateboarding. There's so much that we didn't cover because of
we almost covered nothing.
Because of things. Oh, like I wanted to talk about that.
I know.
I wanted to talk about that.
Well, I guess I just want to say let's just say Jackson Pills.
That. Congratulations, Mason.
Yes.
For being SOTY.
Yeah. Hell yeah. And Ryan.
And
Rye.
Mason Rye.
Filmer of the year. Jackson Pills part was sick.
Jackson Pills was sick.
Hippie ender jump.
All right.
Hip and wait.
Yeah, we can't. We just got to be done. Just like we're learning when the tricks when you're not landing, it just be done.
You got to call it.
So the show, let's just be done.
Let's just be done.
Peace.
Bye.
Old Dude Skate Co.